I'm telling you, that tells me how big the opportunity is, because people still don't get it. That the game of business right now is dominated by those that capture attention. As I look at your content, your website, your descriptions, all the things that you have going on, I mean, I'm a very successful business owner. I generate a lot of money, and your services are definitely very needed and wanted. One of the things, Jan and Amy, I'll tell you guys both, that really, really still tells me how big the opportunity is on these platforms is the fact that somebody is still comfortable, a business owner, investing on a $10,000 a month 𝗟𝗢𝗥𝗡 program. And even though nobody's reading those things, and it's literally, you feel like the people that are dropping off those 𝗟𝗢𝗥𝗡 magazines in front of your house, they're littering. All you do is you go and pick them up and throw them to the garbage. But they don't complain about it, right? The business owner is literally burning cash and throwing money down the drain comfortably. Why? Because my ancestors told me that that's the way to do business. But then we talk about social media marketing and we say, look, I'm going to charge you a couple $1,000s a month. And I'm going to help you generate leads. And for some strange reason, people scream. And it's extremely strange. So that tells me, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm telling you, that tells me how big the opportunity is, because people still don't get it. That the game of business right now is dominated by those that capture attention. It's a simple, common, stable information on this world. If you have attention, you can generate more business. If you don't, you're going to struggle. So in your case, you guys need more people that you can service. You can advertise on 𝗟𝗢𝗥𝗡. You can do postcards. You can do maybe some media mail. You can do some billboards, and think that because your parents or your grandparents or the way business was done before, you guys are going to do great. But in reality, eyeballs are not looking at those things anymore, because things have changed. People are looking at their cell phones, and they are on TikTok or on Facebook or on Instagram or all these places. So we need to make sure that we adjust ourselves, because the world of business has to really depend on the platforms that we have today in existence. You got to be able to get yourself in front of the platforms that have attention. Jan, can you give me more or less ballpark how much you would make on somebody if you close one client? How much would you make?
So the first, well, depends on the size of the program, right? Obviously, right? But
Average.
Let's say average, we probably make anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 from the life of the
So
program.
if you pay $9 a lead and you close 1 out of every 10 leads, maybe let's go very aggressive here, and let's say 1 out of very, very conservative. We're gonna say 1 out of every 100 leads, right? So you paid $100 times 10. You're paying about $9 a lead right now. I don't think that's bad at all in the world of financials. It's not bad at all to pay $9 a lead, and it's something that gets better with time. You paid $1,000 in ads to close one person out of 100. Which, by the way, if you only close 1 out of 100, something is seriously broken with your sales process. But let's say extremely conservative, you close 1 out of 100. You already profited $500 on that particular individual right there. So to give you an idea, right, when I look at your industry, I'm looking for information. There is this guy that I recommend that you guys look at his content. His name is Mark Kohler. You guys heard about him before?
No.
Check him out. K as in Kenny, OHLER. Check him out on YouTube. He has about 250,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel, and he has an agency. And he does 2 things on the agency, like 2 separate areas. One of them is like lawyer stuff, and the other one is like setting up estates and planning and taxes and things like that. But it's a similar concept of education. His business is built on that education. Yeah, you've seen what I've done with my dad. My dad, we have a brand that is built on his content. And still, 9 months after my dad passed, we have a legacy now, because I can tell you right now, our YouTube channel got 160,000 subscribers in the last 30 days, and my dad passed 9 months ago. We're still like steamrolling. Our Natural Slim business went from non-existent in 2008 to now going to do $45 million in this year. just from that content strategy. So there's two areas that you guys have to look at, two side of the equation, Amy. One side is your long-term strategy. What is your long-term strategy? What do you guys want to do with your legacy? I mean, you guys are doing that for people. You're helping them secure the future. You're helping them make informed decisions. You're helping them understand opportunities, different things that are in front of them. It's something that is quite powerful. So what do you guys want to do for yourself, right? If you guys really get your information, which is also known as your superpower, your ability to make somebody else better with your information, and you structure that in content, meaning education, articles, videos, and you do all those things and you do it consistently, that's going to be there for eternity. As long as this planet is around, nobody's going to take it away. So perfect example is my dad, right? He passed away 9 months ago. He's still being discovered by people every single day. So your content goes beyond your body. So now your kids, you guys have two beautiful children, 2-3 years old. When they're adults, they're going to see that content in continuity, in perpetuity. It just keeps on going and keeps on giving. So if you guys are giving actual practical content to people and you're educating them on the opportunities, you're going to continue generating business way beyond your bodies, and you're building a legacy. The way that I like to look at that is that viewpoint here, guys, and the way to have that, the mindset for it is we're taking advantage of something that our ancestors never had access to. If you guys work your butts off and do this and just create a content routine, right? This is a long-term survival, not for you only, for the family. Okay, great. So does that pay the bills? Does that buy the diapers? Does that do that? No, but you're building something that is not just only about today. You're building a future. Now, how do you build today? How do you buy diapers today? How do you feed and put food on the tables today? Well, that's where lead generation strategies come in, because you guys have to have a combination of building a future by creating content, putting it out there, documenting your process, teaching, educating people, making the world a better place, while at the same time, you generate prospects so you can service right now. And you improve the services so you can service them right now. And those are the some of the strategies that we helped you guys develop with our lead generation ads, that with Facebook, with Instagram, with other platforms, you can bring phone numbers, emails, physical addresses, set up appointments to give free financial evaluations, whatever you guys want to do as your system. Bring attention and try to close. If you close 1 out of 10, 1 out of 20, you guys have a formula for success, which is incredibly powerful. And you can feed the now while you build the future. It's a combination of both things have to be put in place. Feed the now while you build that future that is going to help your company get structured. So at one point, you guys can even withdraw and build a system that is just based from your content. Like my dad, for the last 2 years of his life, he did not touch the company. But the content that he did was so massive and so widespread and so valuable for people that he didn't need to. He already had the systems in place to be able to service people longer term. And that's basically the way you want to go about it, because you got to generate income right now, while at the same time you build something that is scalable, that is not going to have you guys tied up to an office or having to you deliver it. And now you can something that really makes sense. In the world of content, you guys have so much information. I bet you, man, with you guys, I can sit down and listen to you for hours and not get bored, because I am fascinated by the subject of how to perpetuate the money that I'm getting and how to make it bigger, how to make it grow, how to make sure that I make decisions. I want to listen to you guys. People that are broke, they don't have interest in your conversations because they don't have any money to protect. But the ones that are successful, they want to listen to what you guys have to say. So your content is extremely valuable because it really does give people a roadmap. The way that I like to describe it as an analogy for both of you guys, Young and Amy, is that if you wanted to really build an empire as a mechanic and you have a car shop and you're fixing vehicles, if you wanted to have more clients than what you can service, if you wanted to make sure that you have an abundance of prospects coming in, you teach the world how to do everything with that vehicle. How to change the spark plugs, how to rotate the tires, how to change tires, how to change the oil, how to fix the motors, how to get the engine smoothly running again. You give it to them complete without reservation. You do it all. That's going to lead towards people trusting you so much that when they need to make decisions about their finances, even though they feel they know what they should do because they trust you guys, they're only going to talk to you guys and give you business because they want to hear directly from you. You're a perfect example of that, Yan. I've been talking to you guys about content for years and giving away marketing tips for a long time. And you're here with me trying to get the next level of engagement so I can give you more personalized direction in your case on how to go about conquering this marketing world. If you're enjoying this content, please go ahead and subscribe. Help me comment below and let me know if you have any questions about marketing. And I'm on a mission to help as many of you as possible conquer the marketing world. So help me out, subscribe, hit that button, hit that bell, get notified. We're going heavy with content in this 2021 year and beyond. Go ahead and subscribe right now.